we're back with the Sims Decades Challenge. We're still in the 1890s, and as I mentioned last episode, we revamped this family a bit because some of my files got kind of crapped out when I changed to EA and did some other stuff on my computer. I don't know what I did. I did something. But anyway, so we didn't technically start from scratch. I just kind of started from halfway through this generation. So anyway, last episode, at the very end, I switched everything to short lifespan because this seemed to be taking forever. But I'm going to change this back to normal lifespan because we have the new infant update now since that happened. And I also have the new Growing Together expansion pack in my... I bought that and I have that uploaded. So I don't know how well to do infants in short lifespan. I think it'll be kind of hard. And I don't want to skip through it when it's still so new. I don't know. I may change my mind because I know infants are a challenge. So, I don't know. We'll see. We're not really ready to have babies anytime soon, but I don't know. Also, with this family, since it's kind of hard to find things to increase their fun levels, especially the teenagers. Oh, swap your personality trait. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, he came hot-headed originally. He was a character I created. But with the new pack, if he wants to change and he's a more cheerful guy, why not? People can grow. But anyway, with the new pack and stuff, anyway, not the new pack. Anyway, to get their fun up, I mean, not just having the chess table. I mean, there's no electronic devices, obviously, and reading is kind of slow. So I got the gaming table out so they could play games on that. Also, I'm going to make like a double outhouse because trying to have this many Sims and have them all need to use the toilet at the same time or use the toilet while someone's in the bathtub, it's ridiculous. So, and I just used a regular toilet here because the one that I have over there, he has to make, and I don't feel like dealing with that right now. Maybe later I'll have him make that, but I just use the cheapo toilet for now, even though it's not 1890s appropriate. And I don't know how many 1890s houses had double outhouses, but I think it's a good idea. But anyway, talking about the gaming table, that table there they could play games on. They could play cards, they could play a game like Jenga, or they could do puzzles. And the Jenga game's not so much 1890s, but I figured people played cards in the 1890s, and I don't know if they did puzzles, but they probably did some sorts of games together to, you know, have fun together as a family. So I figured it wasn't too much of a stretch to have the gaming table. So that's why I have that. And it really seems to help because they could play with a sibling or a parent, or they can practice by themselves sometimes. So I'm just going as fast as I can through some of this just to get to age up the girls. I want to see if we can get them to be teenagers before the end of this episode. Because a lot of this is just getting their skills back up since we kind of had to start over, getting the gardening skills back up, getting their... you know, their aspirations back to where they used to be. I don't know if you could see that. I have like a little phonograph radio down there. Radios weren't really in the 1890s, but phonographs were. And I figured that's a little bit of a stretch, but doesn't mean they couldn't have a phonograph play once in a while just to help them with fun too. So it's worth a shot. But they do a lot of dancing with it, which I'm not sure people in the 1890s would have done a lot of break dancing and all that with it. But also, it gives him something else to repair. The dad does a lot of the handiwork around the house. And the son, when he becomes, well, he's going to probably be the heir for the farm. I don't know if he's going to be the heir we follow. We'll probably follow one of the girls, even though the rules kind of say to stay with a guy. I just don't want to do farming again for the next generation, and I want him to stay with the farm. So I'm going to pick one of the girls and have them move out and maybe, you know, move to a town or move to another world and see what we can do with that. I just don't know which girl yet. Probably one of the twins, but I kind of would like to move out with the oldest daughter, Ellie, because she's almost ready to age up, and I'm kind of done with the 1890s. I want to move on and get to the next generation, but I don't know. That's kind of not fair. Yep, and it rains a lot in Hanford on Bagley. Oh, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did reduce this length of seasons. I usually, when I play, I have the season set at 28 days, but I reduced it to 14 days.
Rasa.
So the season should cycle a little bit more.
Pardue.
I haven't been worrying too much about doing the projects because they're not really 1890s appropriate, but I am making sure they do their schoolwork and do other things to get their skill levels up. She's, the teenager, Ellie, she's angry a lot. I guess that's just a teen thing that comes with being teens. I don't know, but it's kind of a pain in the butt. I'm afraid to age her up when she's angry and have her die. I've had that happen. Age up a teenager when they're so mad and then they die as an adult. Not good. But the gaming table's really been a lifesaver, so. I also made a, I didn't know if you noticed, but I put a porch over the front there so they could spend more time outside since it's freaking raining all the time. Oh, great. And Grim makes a frequent appearance just this episode, just letting you know right off the bat. Because when I got the house off my gallery, all the chickens were in there, and apparently they were all the same age, so yeah. So they're all going to age up around the same time. So we'll see how this goes. And I have a full coop too, 8 chickens. But I like seeing everybody hang out on the porch together. It's kind of cool. It's just they either hang out on the porch or they hang out in the kitchen together a lot. Sometimes the living room, but more the kitchen and the porch. And that seems appropriate for 1890s. I mean, why not? But just trying to get through these days kind of quickly. Come on, Dad, eat your dinner. Go to bed. Because I want to get to the good stuff. Get to when the youngest kids age up. I want to see what happens. We want to move to the 1900s. We're ready. Alright, go to bed. Go to bed. Okay. I mean, we're doing well money-wise with selling the crops and selling whatever Dad makes on the woodworking table, or he does fish a lot. We get a lot of stuff from the fishing. So they actually are doing quite well money-wise, so that's good. I mean, you can really make a lot of money from gardening, especially if you don't have to worry about leaving the house to work and you can just spend all your time gardening, and then you evolve your plants multiple times so they're like magnificent or whatever, and those are some good crops. And we got some good plants out there that are worth a lot of money, so we're lucky. But now that I made the season shorter, I gotta stay on top of switching the plants around when they go dormant. I didn't have to worry about that so much. Oh, there's Grim again. Looks like he's going for the white hen. Yep. He's super creepy. Bye, chickie. And he's going right to another one. You guys can keep track of how many chickens died today. And none of them are my fault. I didn't kill any of them. Should just make a room for Grim to hang out at our house. And he's back again. See, he just left briefly and he's back for another chicken. Oh my gosh. Maybe it was better if I would have just sold all the old chickens and got brand new chickens, and I wouldn't have to see Grim take them all. This is ridiculous. Oh, I don't think I never noticed that he said something right there at the end when he leaves. I don't think I ever heard that before. Creepy. Well, let's buy some chickens at different ages. We'll buy some chicks and some grown-up chickens so we don't have everybody dying at the same time again. I tried doing that before, but then when I had to restart, kind of messed everything up. I think you can turn off aging for the animals, but that might be worth something. If we stayed on the farm, I would probably consider it, because it's just kind of depressing to see them all die like that. And the chickens are so unhappy, so I'm trying to get the mom here to socialize with them a little bit more. Oh, is he going for the cow? I don't think the cow is old enough to die yet. Wait a minute. Okay. Alright, that's just where he spawned in. I was gonna say, what? Alright, another white hen. Oh, jeez. Sorry, chickens. Alright, let's get Mom cooking some dinner. Try to ignore death visiting our home. We have to make a cake, that's right. I need to... The girls are about ready to age up. This will be perfect. Buy some more chickens.
Amuki.
Well, we lost all these chickens this episode. I don't know when the cow's ready to die. I'm afraid to look and see if it's an elder. I don't think I looked recently. Probably is. We've had her for a while. I think the cows live longer than the chickens. Let's get Dad to make something. Sculpture. See what the garden looks okay. Oh, that needs a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of work. I feel like I just cleaned that. Ugh, guess I didn't. Clean the cow. Spend some time with the cow because the cow is very unhappy. It's starving. I thought you had food in there because it was only half empty. It should have eaten. Should have eaten while you're in there. But I guess we can hand feed you. Poor cow. I don't want her dying unhappy. I don't know. She likes getting brushed. She doesn't like talking though. She's noisy. I have to start getting the kids to work more on the farm too because they should help out a little bit more. They can do some with the animals and some with the garden. Not as much as the adults obviously, but they can do some. Well, I have to try and put a computer in this bathroom. I took the door off the bathroom so they can't use it because this is a house I pulled from my gallery that wasn't originally made for the 1890s. I just adjusted it. But since I now have Get to Work in my game, I bought that pack too, they can get sick. But I need the computer to buy medicine. So at least I didn't see how I could buy it using the phone, which phones are sketchy for 1890s too. But since I need to be able to buy medicine, I'm sticking the computer in here so I can at least order it. But I don't want these Sims to get in here, and I guess I don't need a chair, but oh well. I don't want the Sims coming in and using the computer whenever they want to, autonomously, because that wouldn't be appropriate. At least we'll make it look like an old computer, an old typewriter. But yeah, I gotta get some medicine because people are sick now. I'm not used to having to deal with that. The Get to Work pack's new for me. Since they had that sale recently, I bought a few packs and got some things that were on sale, but I did pay full price for the Growing Together one because I really wanted to play with that. But yeah, can't have the kids being sick. I don't think it hurts them in the long run. I don't think being sick will kill them. At least I hope not. But I figure we shouldn't tempt fate. We'll just be careful. But I know. I mean, how else are you going to get medicine? They don't have it at the doctor's office or anything, and I don't want to go to the hospital because that's not going to look 1890s at all. So George had a buddy from school come visit, and since he's about getting ready to be the age where he needs to be married off too, it wouldn't hurt him to get to know some of the Sims in the area. Maybe he can marry one of these young ladies. And since we are in the 1890s, we're not doing same-sex relationships in the 1890s. We kind of have to stick to male-female relationships because that's what they did in the 1890s. So that's what we're going to stick with for now. It's in the rules. We also kind of have to stay away from marrying different races because that was frowned upon too in the 1890s, which is kind of awkward, but that's part of the rules that I printed out. So we're going to try that, see how it goes. Oh, jeez. This cow. Well, it rains so much, and when it rains a lot, she doesn't come out of the barn, and sometimes I forget to tell her to come out and then take the time to brush her. So she gets dirty, and then she's unhappy. It's an unhappy cow. But she is an elder. I don't know if you noticed that when we were seeing if she was happy or not. It does say she's an elder, so she's probably not long for this world either. And I'm having the youngest, or excuse me, the oldest daughter, Ellie, do some painting. I figure that's something she can do to work and get her fun levels up. And that's something kids in the 1890s could do. I have them doing needlework and knitting and painting. Okay, so we have the birthday cake out now, and we're going to try and age up Colette and Maggie because they are ready to be aged up. I'm ready for more teenagers. Come on, girl, blow out your candles. You can do it. Alrighty. Okay. Oh, dance machine. That's not very 1890s. Cheerful's good. We can stick with cheerful. And I'm sticking with the creative aspirations because that's part of what's in the guidelines for this challenge, because females are very limited in what they can do for jobs and stuff. So... Oh no, she looks like she's sick. I'm gonna have to get her some medicine. And then I'll put them in casts and change out their outfits and hairstyles and make them more 1890s. Let's see what she ages up. No, no evil. No. See, you can't be like a freegan or anything. Childish, I guess, will work. Because, I mean, like I said, the guys kind of fit into the 1890s thing. They weren't really too worried about the ecological systems of the world back then. Not at that point. Not that I know of, anyway. And we'll put the candles back on the cake, because if you put a cake in the refrigerator with candles on, nobody will take slices out of it. And you can use it later, at least till it spoils. So we're going to try and hop into chaos here in a minute. Oh, I have to get her some medicine too. Take your medicine. We're going to have to fix her makeup. That lipstick is not the best color for her. Oops. Ducky does not want to go on the table. Alright, well, she took her medicine. We'll put some toys upstairs. They keep dragging all the toys downstairs, so there's nothing upstairs. I guess we don't really need the toys right now anyway, because there you have all teenagers now. Woohoo! Alright, so I kind of cut down the cast section here, and we're changing their hair to try and make it a little more 1890s. I got rid of the makeup that automatically was put on, so I gave her a braid, made it simple. And I tried to find just some basics, like long skirts and long dresses for their outfits, pretty much. Because, you know, 1890s, they weren't really known for wearing pants. So, like I said, I picked out long skirts. I tried to do this quickly. And some basic tops. Anything that would look half decent. I stuck with boots. I figured boots would be okay. This outfit was pretty cute. It's a little later, I think, than 1890s. Maybe early, like 1870s or something. But I figured it'll work. I don't know. I don't know clothing styles. But, and we're probably not going to use the athletic, you know, outfit anyways, but figured it'd be good to have another option. You never know. So just try to do this quick here. Sticking with either long socks or tights, because they didn't really have ankle socks back then. And I just picked this like moo style dress because it's long. I don't know what they wore for 1890s pajamas or nightgowns, I guess. I kept the same fancy dress for the party dress because they probably didn't have a ton of dresses to go around. I mean, they're not super wealthy. They're doing okay as a farmer's family. That's mainly because it's just the Sims. In real life, I don't know how well that would go. Alright, no glasses for now. No gloves. Gotta find a sweater or something. I don't think any of the coats we have are really super 1890s appropriate. Any hat. I'm just gonna get a knitted type of hat just because, you know, they knitted back then. Doesn't match 100%, but it's good enough. Okay, now this one, Maggie. Alright, I already got rid of her suspicious, crazy. She had some wild lipstick and some funky eyeliner-y stuff going on. But I think this hairstyle is really cute. I mean, it's probably not her 1890s-ish, but they, you know, braids aren't bad. Braids and ponytails, I figure, is pretty simple. And I like this dress style. I used it for all three girls, but I made sure I used different colors. See, look, that lipstick and that eye stuff, I mean, no. That's not cool. Not the style we're looking for. So I'm going to pick that same formal dress just in like a different color for Maggie as I did with Colette. So I think that looks very period, or at least close enough. And another athletic outfit. This is kind of similar to her sister's, but like I said, there's not a ton of options here. I do like this sweater, though. I think that's a pretty sweater. I don't know if it's super 1890s appropriate, but like I said, they're knitters. You can knit any kind of sweater. Stuck with the housecoat type pajama and get rid of that makeup that keeps popping up. I don't know why that just doesn't go away when you do the first one. And like I said, stuck with the same formal dress for the party dress. Didn't worry about the swimsuit. They're not going swimming. That's a cute outfit, but doesn't fit our decade. But I had to keep that in mind for some other time. That's really cute. All right. Like I said, there's not a lot of tops. I wish I had more blouses, like more blouse options to choose from for this decade, but all right, let's see. So we'll do another long skirt and some boots, and went with some tights and the same sweater, just a different color as with her athletic outfit. I thought it was a pretty color. And I thought this hat was really cute. I don't know how appropriate it is, or 1890s, but it looked old to me. And of course, our buddy Grimm stopped by again for another visit, so. Apparently there's still some chickens that are going to die yet. But finally some of the chicks are aging up, so that's cute. That's what that little da-ding noise is, so that's cute. How are you starving? There's food out here, buddy. Go eat. Don't wait, just go eat. The little peeps sound so cute. I had to go through and reset some of the plants because they were all bugged out. That happens sometimes, especially when I go back and forth between casts and stuff. Sorry about the chimes there. That's my phone giving me notifications. It's a little loud. I have to make sure I put that somewhere else when I record. Well, she had someone stop by and visit her. Colette, she had this fella stop by and visit. He's dressed up pretty snappily. I think he's trying to impress her wearing his little tuxedo outfit. Right, buddy? He's kind of cute. You never know.
Weibo Zarzuya. Chibi. Nisa Faba.
Maybe she could marry this guy. Doesn't hurt to have somebody she could talk to at least. Yeah, trying to just get through here. Like I said, so close to aging up their sister. I think that she has about another week or so. Oh, and of course the coop is nasty. We didn't stay on top of that yesterday enough, I guess. I think we only did it once. It just seems like we need to do it twice a day for it not to get gross like that by the morning. I don't know if I want to deal with talk with a pirate day. Look at those 2 chickens. Or is there 3 chickens stuck in the same spot? Look at that. Okay, it's just 2. They were like morphing together there and being all kinds of weird. What are you guys doing? My cats are knocking stuff off the dresser while I was trying to record, so they were being super unhelpful. Well, I'm going to end this episode here. Hopefully next episode we can age up Ellie and possibly George to kind of move things along here. So thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe. Bye!